Students, how are you? I hope you are doing good at home. I hope you have done the chapter polynomials on your notebooks and you are now well aware about all the formulas of that chapter. Now we will do a short revision of that chapter through the worksheet. First, we will cover the MCQs in this lecture. The very first MCQ is that if x plus y z is equal to 0, then we have to find the value of x cube plus y cube plus 8. As we know the identity, which is if x plus y plus z is equal to 0, then x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. If we compare this expression with this expression, what we get here, the two terms are same, but in place of z cube, here is 8. It means we can write 8 in the form of 2 cube. In place of z, here we have 2. So we will use this expression. In this expression, x cube plus y cube plus z cube is equal to 3xyz. So it means x cube plus y cube plus 2 whole cube is equal to 3xy2. It means 6xy is your answer. In the second question, you have asked about whether x plus 1 by x is polynomial or not. As in the case of polynomial, a variable cannot be in the form of fraction, so this is not a polynomial. In the third question, beta, you have given this expression. There is one mistake in this expression. The is equal to sign should be between these two terms, so place equal to sign in these two terms. We have to solve this expression. By solving this, we get 2a square plus 2b square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Put all these terms on the left hand side. What we get, a square plus b square minus 2ab is equal to 0. Here this is the identity of square, that is a minus b whole square is equal to 0. It implies a is equal to b is our answer. In second question, we have to find the zeros of this polynomial. X plus 3x minus 7 is equal to 0. It means x plus 3 is equal to 0 and x minus 7 is equal to 0. From this we get x is equal to minus 3, and from this polynomial we get x is equal to 7. In question number 5th, we have given x plus 2 and x minus 1 are factors of this polynomial, and we have to find the value of m and n. Now if x plus 2 is factor of this equation, what does it mean? It means x plus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 2. Put the value of x is equal to minus 2 in equation 1. By putting the value and solving it, we get minus 2m plus n is equal to minus 32. Now x minus 1 is also the factor, so we put x is equal to 1 in the same equation. From this we get m plus n is equal to minus 11. So we have two equation 2 and equation 3. Now we will subtract 2 from 3 to solve it or to find the value of m and n. Upon solving, we get the value of m as 7 and n as minus 18. Now in question number 6, you have given this expression and you have to find the value without actual multiplying it. So we will write this as 5.63 whole square because these are two terms, and this 2.37 whole square, and we will split 11.26 in the form of this so that it becomes this identity. Here we are comparing this with this expression, a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is equal to a plus b whole square. Here we have a is equal to 5.63 and b is equal to 2.37. So it will become 5.63 plus 2.37 whole square. It means 8 square is equal to 64. Now we have asked whether this is a quadratic polynomial, linear, biquadratic. Which polynomial is this? As the degree of this polynomial is 2, so this is a quadratic polynomial. In question number 8, you have asked about degree of this polynomial. As degree of x is 1. Here if we solve this, x square root means 1 by 2. 2 gets cancelled, again x remains 1, x degree remain 1. So degree of this polynomial is 1.